Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another reading or video on my channel again. Okay, so today I thought I would do a bonus reading for you guys. This is kind of different. I shuffled the cards already, I laid them out, I meditated on them a little bit, lit a candle. You know, I kind of made it a little bit more ritualistic. So let me know if you guys like this kind of a reading. I don't know, I just thought somebody out there needed to hear this message because it was a very profound message and I had to share it with you guys. So the first thing I want to say is that the moon this morning went void of course. What does that mean? It means that when the moon is going from one zodiac sign to another, it sometimes goes void of course for a little while. That means it kind of wanders off for a little while before it goes into the next sign. So this morning, it was wandering around, and at 9:15, it entered the sign of Scorpio, which is really interesting when the Death card came up, because this card is, it represents Scorpio. And the moon just entered Scorpio. So we have a very, very, very deep message for either one or a few of you. First thing I want to say is Scorpio energy. It's not literal death. Actually, I have this book. If anybody is interested in tarot and astrology, I have been reading this book, studying it, and just learning a whole lot. And so I do want to start incorporating some astrology stuff into the readings. So Scorpio and Death. A lot of you guys may have woke up this morning feeling really off and not understanding why. Well, might have been the moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is not afraid to dive into their own darkness. So that might be an energy that is going on right now. Scorpios are not afraid of death and sex. They want to learn about it. They're curious about it. It doesn't scare them. It doesn't sting them. They're the stingers. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to say is there has been an ending or a transition of something in your life, and it was not expected. The timing was extremely off, according to you, and according to your life, and according to, like, you know, our life as humans. When these things come up, when we have to release certain things, when a transition is happening, when we're transforming from one phase to another phase, the timing is always wrong, right? It's usually when we have suppressed certain things enough to the point where we're living pretty content. We think we're good, you know, we suppressed it, it's good, you know, we're not thinking about it anymore. And then all of a sudden, these little things start popping up, right? Memories, thoughts, triggers, anxieties, all of this stuff. And you're just like, what the hell is going on? I thought I was good. Now, the Death card is not a bad sign at all. This is actually, when this card comes up, I feel relieved, because it's a message of something is transitioning out or ending. Something that was dead already, that maybe you were not acknowledging, you're finally acknowledging it and you're seeing it, and it's almost like you don't have a choice but to see it, that this thing is over, or that this emotion, this memory, this feeling, this illness, this relationship, whatever, its course is done, and you're kind of just holding on to dead weight. It's like you're kind of like, imagine yourself chained to a big giant dead elephant, like, and then you're like hauling that shit around. It's the reason I said elephant is because what I'm feeling is a lot of heavy energy attached to you. Like, literally, you feel it in your body, like a heaviness in your body, right? This is a card of transition, and it's a release. It's a change of your form. It's, you know how this is pertaining to you. And for the card to have a dead bird on it, birds are, what are they? They're free. Their feathers allow them to fly. They fly, right? They're light and flowing, and it's a different kind of energy with them. Now, the first card that we have here, the Page of Wands, this is your ideas, your motivation, your mind. This is your mind. A lot of you, or whoever this is pertaining to, your mind is on fire. I mean, it's on fire. That's the only way I can explain it. Your mind's on fire. So many thoughts, so many things, ideas, memories. A critical voice I'm hearing. A skeptic, a doubter. But I also feel like there is this fire in your mind because it's burning away years and years and years of built up stuff inside your head, inside your mind, your limiting beliefs, your fears. I feel like a lot of you, all of it, you feel like it's all in front of your face right now. Oh, it's heavy. And the High Priestess. Another thing I want to mention before moving on to the High Priestess is with the Page of Wands here, the snake is one of my spirit guides, so I feel like she showed her presence, and when she shows her presence, it's very motherly and nurturing and caring, but also she's not afraid to eat the enemies of her children, kind of, if that makes sense. So I do feel like she bestows her protection upon whoever this message is for. High Priestess is, there's a lot of moon energy in the High Priestess card. Wow. Do you see how the snake and the tiger are looking at each other? But it's not a look of like hate or fighting or like they're about to go at each other. It's like mutual understanding. You know your strengths, I know mine. But I feel like this is a conversation you're having with yourself, not with someone else, but yourself. I know my place, you know yours. You're talking to your fears. Talking to your, I don't know why the alarm went off right now, but you know what? I don't take anything as coincidence in my readings. Alarms go off inside your body, inside your head sometimes, and you're learning to look at those alarms now, where before you would ignore it. The Tower upside down is telling me that this was not good timing for all of this to come up. Because I feel like you had plans, you had stuff to do, or like, you thought you were feeling good, but sometimes things come up, but you are going to notice yourself feeling better than you did before. Very, very soon. Like, already you're going to feel it. I can tell because we have these two cards down here, and these are from the Kali deck. So we're also working with Kali energy here. So Anahata Kali, that is the heart chakra, but in this case, we're talking about heart chakra with Kali energy. What does that mean? It means Kali energy in your heart space means that she has come to tell you that your past emotional pain, okay, the things that you've been through, majority of it emotionally, and the things that have created emotional trauma within you, it's blocked your heart chakra. And it right now, what's going on, the reason that you feel this fire is because your heart chakra is just like starting to spin again. And it's kind of squeaky, right? Just imagine like a squeaky wheel trying to spin again. Sometimes you gotta help it. Sometimes you gotta clean it up. Sometimes you gotta nurture it. So what could you do for your heart? What can you do for your heart chakra today? Like, I'm serious. I'm not joking when I say that. What can you literally do? Can you give your heart a nice video of cute cats? Like, give your heart something where it makes your heart feel good. Treat your heart like it's Kali, like it's its own entity. Treat your heart like it's its own goddess and worship that thing, because you haven't. And a lot of you, I feel like you've never gotten the chance to nurture your heart like that. A lot of you, when your heart chakra is blocked, you're living, but there's no passion. There's just fear. There's just anxiety. There's just hard times, and you just feel oppressed, and you have a really hard time opening your heart. But this card is coming to say that your heart is healing. Nurture it and treat it like a god or goddess. And then the last card we have here is Lalita Tripura Sundari. This is a really beautiful card. Just the energy of it is so beautiful. So she comes to remind you to play. She comes to tell you a secret. And the secret is you need to cleanse and heal yourself with rest, pleasure, and fun. Now, if you guys have heard, what is it called? The child, the maiden, and the crone, like the three goddesses, right? So this card has that in it. But the message here is oftentimes we go from child to mother to crone to wise elder, right? Now, there's some of you that have not fully left the child energy to enter into the mother or the maiden or the woman, because maybe there was some trauma, maybe there's something that just you're not transitioning, or you're just holding on too tight to something. You're not transitioning so that you can enjoy the next phase of life. Now, it could be you going from child to mother, child to woman, or it could be from going from woman to elder, whatever it is. Could even be from child to elder. There's like healing that has to happen there in the middle too, you know? Let me see what else comes up. This is one stage of your life ending. It's a huge message of that, stage of life ending right here. Okay? Right, like, it's yelling it out. The cards are like, there's a stage of life that's ending, and it's okay. Give yourself rest, pleasure, fun. Okay? We know that this is not the right time, but it had to happen now. For some reason that you may not understand, it had to happen now. Maybe because your dream house is like a few months away from you. Maybe the job of your dreams is like right around the corner, but you have this block that you need to clear out so that you can see that opportunity, because the block blocks your view of opportunities. Let me see what else pops out. Lalita also comes to tell you that you've lost your joy and you need to recondition your mind. Lots of thoughts in your mind have become habitual thoughts, and they are not the healthiest. They're almost kind of toxic. And you are being called to pay attention to your thoughts, and as soon as one comes up and it makes you feel low or off or sad or angry or upset, immediately sit with that thought. Sometimes we gotta sit with the thought. We can't start making ourselves busy with work or our kids or cleaning or cooking or grab the drink or, take a hit or whatever, you know, like I think right now in your life that the time for reaching for an escape is done. You're tired of it. Your heart's tired of it. Your heart's cracking open. And it's like, no more. I don't want that. I don't want that escape. I don't want it. Death to it. You're on fire. And you're headed to a very, very, very good place within yourself. I am telling you, a very good place within yourself. High Priestess with the heart, with Kali's heart, come on. Nobody's gonna touch your heart. And when I say that, I mean nobody's going to hurt it in the way that you fear. Give yourself a little more credit. And I keep wanting to tell you again to treat your heart like it's its own god or goddess. Worship it. Get a heart statue and imagine that that's your heart and worship it. I don't know, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, we need to treat our heart better. And I think you are right now as we speak on the journey of that. Now, this may not resonate for all of you, but I just felt like somebody or a few of you just really need this message. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys would like more readings like this. I do these more often on Patreon because, as you guys can tell, it did go a little deep and the reading is not for everyone. You know, so I like to do these more sensitive readings over on Patreon, but of course I will do it here if you guys like a little bit more often. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon.